I'm trying to plan them as many games as possible. I have done some on the channel, but I've never done one like this. Announced 7 whole years ago, and finally released on October 22nd, 2025. Created and developed by Ad Hoc Studios, Dispatch is about the guy in the chair sending supervillains to do heroic acts. And this game is already nominated for Indie Game of the Year. Since this game is like literally a week old, I will be detailing how I got this platinum since there are hardly any guides for it, and so you won't struggle with it like I did. I will be leaving timestamps in the description and in the video for those who would like to use it as a guide. But first, I decided to play the game regularly, as you should too. Robert is interrogating a man who works for the man who killed Robert's father, Shroud. Robert gets as much info as he can from the man by threatening to drop him, and this is where we make our first big decision, to either drop him or keep him on the balcony. Yes, the first big decision of the game is to either kill a man or keep him alive. I decided to just give him a little fright, and he tells us where the hideout is, and we also get introduced to these quick time events while doing stealth takedowns on these goons. We get to Shroud's lair, and we have to fight the guy we didn't drop from earlier.
Out right after Shroud shot him in the chest? Your dad pissed his pants. Bet you didn't know that, huh?
I should have killed him! And he has his, yeah, we keep fighting and his goons apprehend us, and when Robert thinks he escapes by the skin of his teeth, a bomb on the back of his suit blows, destroying his suit and his family's legacy. Mecha Man is then forced to retire and announces it to the world. He watches it on TV before the TV gets stolen by some thieves and gets jumped by them until Blonde Blazer shows up and saves him, and she offers him a drink. While getting drinks, Mecha Man has an altercation.
Got the left. Oh, that's Jacksepticeye! Why is he so short?
And I decided to wash him down with alcohol. Why? I honestly don't know. Mecha Man gets kicked out of the bar, and Blonde Blazer decides to take him to sit on a billboard. He reveals his secret identity, and Robert takes this as a moment to kiss her, but turns out she didn't mean it like that, since she was trying to recruit him into the Service Dispatch Network. This is where we do our first actual dispatch, and you can get the overkill trophy here, but I was just enjoying the game for real. But I did get the trophy.
Did I drool on you?
And they say their goodbyes, and Robert goes home. In episode 2, Robert goes to the SDN office, and while there, we meet the future janitor or hero, however you play the game, Waterboy. And while assisting him, we see a no-eyebrowed Flambe. Blazer pulls Robert to her office to help him change for his first day. While in the office, Vizzy or Invisigal was sitting in the office, and Robert and her meet.
Well, I'm wet.
What?
Blazer takes her to meet up with Trackstar or Chase, a childhood friend of Robert. But the only reason why he didn't recognize him is because he ages when he uses his powers. Blazer and Chase show Robert the villains he will be dispatching. Oh, and we also meet Royd and give him a fist bump. And he tells us that he is the one that is going to work on our suit for the time being. During my first dispatch, I got the Burning Chrome trophy. At the end of the dispatch, I had to send Vizzy to take on a burglar, and well, of course, she just disobeys my goddamn order. And she chooses to yank the weapon off Granny's hand, leaving him with a burnt ass. Once Vizzy gets back to the office, Robert and her have a heated argument over the whole ordeal, leaving Vizzy getting her feelings hurt and Robert getting his face hurt.
Oh, wait, he's gonna say the thing.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
At the end of episode 2, we find out that Blazer is actually dating Phenomena Man. Royd is helping Robert move his suit to the Service Dispatch Network office, and once we get there, Blazer tells us that she has broken up with Phenomena Man and that she needs to cut someone from the team as a way to show discipline. The Z team finds out about this and chooses to sabotage each other while being dispatched. Specifically Vizzy and... Bro, how do you say her name, bro?
Malevola, which means a fictional evil fairy character.
Oh, Malevola. Dang, bro, I suck.
If you wanna go and take a ride with me,
Specifically Vizzy and Melvilla. After this, Robert calls in like an emergency meeting and tells them that he sees potential in the Phoenix program. They have what it takes. And so their second shift goes way better than their first, even giving me the overkill trophy. At the end of the second shift, Vizzy decides to quit, but Robert tells her the same donut Robert is back, and Vizzy takes him on. In this sequence, I failed the hacking, but she still takes him down nonetheless. This successful mission is enough to put Vizzy higher on the leaderboard, allowing her not to get cut from the team, leaving leaving us to either cut Sonar or Coupe, which in this playthrough I cut Coupe. Robert tells her, and Coupe is of course pissed and leaves a knife for us as a threat, but we take it as a souvenir. Later that night, the episode opens up on Vizzy, and she's having
Have her suck my dick and put my dick in her ass.
What?
Is that you?
Vizzy has a dream where Robert and her have sex, and she begins to develop a massive crush on Robert. We talked to Blazer about her suit.
What do you think?
Dude, it's her.
We're making alterations all morning.
Or nipple?
Cause for alarm, but a little bit of your areola is it's like a slight hue shift.
Oh. I don't think I've heard someone say areola out loud before.
It doesn't come up a ton now.
And she tells us to go talk to Phenomena Man since he's depressed, and we tell him that life is worth living. See what I... And now that we are down a teammate, Blazer decides to replace the spot, and we're either given the choice to choose Phenomena Man or Waterboy, and we pick Waterboy. Also, throughout the entire episode, Vizzy has just been hardcore flirting with us.
I had a dream last night that we were fucking.
Okay.
I don't remember my dreams, but this one was pretty vivid.
Why would you pick that?
Let me cook.
Was it the one where I have a big dick in it?
Yeah, actually, you did.
I have that one too.
Boom. Green, nigga. Green, nigga.
Green. That
Green,
thing's
nigga.
green.
No.
I could have been. I could be anywhere.
Yep.
On our first dispatch of the day, the Z team takes Waterboy as a joke basically. He tries his best on his first day. We talk to Waterboy in the janitor's closet and he tells us thanks. After today's shift, Invisigal goes to the movies and Blazer invites us to dinner. This is the fork in the road. And I chose Vizzy, of course. As Robert is fixing up his suit, Chase asks if he ever got the chance, would he kill Shroud? And I picked Heroes Don't Kill. And after the shift, the Z team decides to go get drinks and invites Robert. While out, Robert and Vizzy get into a bar fight and cause complete chaos. Also, they get kicked out of the supervillain bar and go get tacos. The Z team asks Robbie about his past and who he really is, and he is now met with the decision to reveal his identity or keep it a secret, and I kept it a secret. Royd and Robert try to boot up the suit again, but they fail miserably, leading to a huge pause in the suit's progression. While injured, Blazer decides to help dispatch for us, and we come back to a bit beaten up still. During this shift, I got power trip, work spouse, and career development. After the shift, Robert goes home to talk to his dog until the Z team decides to throw a surprise party for him. During the party, we dance and have fun until Vizzy shows Blazer the plans to steal back on Robert's pulse. Blazer says no, and Chase takes her side, antagonizing Vizzy, and drunkenly reveals Robert is Mecha Man to everyone. Vizzy turns invisible and punches Chase and leaves. Later on, everyone leaves, and Robert and Chase have a one-on-one and make up. Robert then finds out Vizzy decided to go all by herself to get the astral pulse, and now we have to hack through everything just to help her out. Robert hacks into a safe that contains the pulse, and she grabs it and escapes until Shroud comes out of the shadows and tries to kill Vizzy.
Beef don't got a clue in the world.
No.
What? No.
Trackstar goes and saves her, causing him to walk and then faint. We get a little flashback of Chase and Robert back in 2003. Chase goes to the store, snags a beer and some Twinkies for us. Robert and Blazer go to the hospital to check on Chase, and they don't know if he is going to make it. The news of Chase being hospitalized made the entire next shift just sad. Gollum gets shit-faced, Flambe gets his doubts. Everyone is just down. But my platinum percentage went up when I got the Getting to Know You trophy, so that's good, right? After the shift, the Z team has their own meeting about cutting Invisigal from the team, and I decided to side with them. We go to tell Vizzy that she is cut, and Robert is just as hurt as she is by it. And then Vizzy reveals a bombshell to us. She tells us that this whole time she was working with Shroud, and she was the person who put the bomb on the back of his suit. She reveals as a way to make sure her lung capacity is at where it needs to be, she decided to work for Shroud to help pay off her medical issues. She could probably make objects invisible.
She's looking right into his eyes.
Whoa. And that's what she did. causing this whole entire plot. We forgive her, and Busy storms off, leaving us with a kiss and a broken heart. Robert goes to the villain bar again, and while we're there, the bartender was pissing us off, and we tell him to shut the fuck up, and we later glass him. But then this guy walks behind the bar and what? I genuinely felt my body just tense up in fear, bro. Yeah. He shoots him dead on the spot, revealing himself as Shroud. And he took Coupe under his wing to put her revenge plan into action. They string him up and torture him because Shroud thinks he has the pulse. But turns out Busy stole it for herself, playing both Shroud and Robert. Blazer crashes the party and everyone leaves, and she saves Robert. They talk a little bit until the Red Ring completely trashes LA to look for the Astral Pulse, and Robert insists that Blazer takes him in the SDN to help. Offers to dispatch the Z team as the Red Ring is tearing up all of LA. During his shift, he only has 4 members to work with, and somehow I got a trophy here, even though I was short-staffed. We later have to rescue both Flambe and Sonar, and we tell Waterboy to go get wet for us and dispatch him into some of our missions, and we get the Snake Eyes trophy. We later get Phenomena Man on the team, but he is so trash, and I get this trophy. The power suddenly turns off, and Robert, Royd, and Beef go to check on Chase to see that his machines are still up and running. Royd runs into Invisigal sneaking around and says he can't trust her anymore, but we can, and we free her. We get the Astral Pulse and we activate our suit, leading to the big rematch between Mecha Man and Shroud. And out of nowhere,
This is an anime.
who did that? What?
Shroud's got a new suit now. What the fuck? How long was I out?
Chase? What the fuck?
Blazer.
You're not the only one who wasn't born with powers.
What the fuck? It is the amulet.
Wow. Okay, I didn't predict it, but I had an idea. And everyone whoops his and his goons' asses, bro. But Shroud gets his hands on Beef and tells him to exchange Beef for the Pulse. We try to give him the fake one, and Shroud gives us one last chance to actually give him the real one, and we trade. Puts it in and decides to go back on his deal, saying keeping him alive will only increase his chances of Robert killing him in the future. But before he can shoot us, Busy comes out of nowhere and stabs him in the throat, killing him. She grabs his mask and leaves, failing her as a mentor. The reinforcements come and help clean everything up, and since we didn't stop Coop's rampage through LA, she is arrested. And lastly, we talk to Blazer or Mandy on the back of a car, and we all celebrate our victory. Also, I get the We Can Be Friends trophy somehow, even though I kissed both Blazer and Invisigal, and I could have literally kissed Phenomena Man for Christ's sake. Robert's a dirty little boy. Stage 2, romance Blazer or Invisigal. On the second playthrough, I chose to romance Blazer, and I made major trophy tied decisions that I couldn't make before. Throughout my playthrough, I got times running out. Shift was lit. Love him from my mouth to my butt, which is RNG and can literally change tomorrow. Watch your back, Robert, for cutting Sonar. I wish I could make love to you again for picking Phenomena Man to join the Z team. I got fool's luck, and this, honestly, this is one of the trophies that you can backtrack on and go into your first save, or really any save that has Waterboy. And I decided to pick this specific mission where he has a chance at getting, but it's one big gamble. It's one big gamble. I got That's Like a Real Superhero for revealing Robert's identity, antivirus club, modded. There, you happy now? Which is RNG like the donut trophy. Min-max.
All gas, all brakes.
For stopping Sonar in the Red Ring, and any plans for tonight for kissing Blonde Blazer. Stage 3, choose the other love interest. I had a romance Vizzy this time, man. You have to always trust her and encourage her no matter what, and pass all of her hacking levels. If you always have her back, the last few story related trophies like Sorry Kid, I'm a Bleeder, Murder, I can confirm he's a badass, will come to you very easily, since she will take a bullet for you, and then you can either spare or kill Shroud, and then of course you can kiss her on a stretcher. So I did all of that while also completing the hacking missions. Also, heads up, do not turn off the hacking timer in your settings. You won't get the trophy if you do. I had to learn this the hard way. I completed the hacking levels without losing all of my lives. You could lose 1, 2, or whatever. Succeeded as a mentor, kissed Invisigal, killed Shroud, and replayed the mission to spare him. And that gave me the platinum. Dispatched.
Maybe we wait till we get home?
Shut the fuck up!
What?
He's so mad. I think this game is actually wonderful. It's beautiful to see, since this game was created in the ashes of Telltale Games, which hurts my soul because they made some classics back in the day, and this would have definitely been one of them. Speaking of, if you guys want, I will do a video on Minecraft Story Mode Seasons 1 and 2, since I have both physical copies of the game. But yeah, 8 out of 10 trophies. In the last mission, Invisigal did not need to get caught. She could turn invisible. Why on earth is she walking around talking on comms? She could turn invisible. She literally just play it. Whatever. That's all I got today. So remember to like and subscribe. If you guys want a more in-depth guide of Dispatch, let me know. And I'm out. Peace.